Hello everyone. I'm Melissa Agustino Putlat San Jose National High School. The topic for today is about data type. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to define and identify data type, have a better and clear comprehension about different data types, and gain insight about variable. My question is, what is data type? You may answer this question later. Data type defines the nature of data or value that is stored in a variable. Before we proceed to the discussion about data type, let me start with the idea of what is a variable. Keep in mind, variable is the temporary storage of data such as numbers or text. A variable has a name and a data type. These two cannot be separated. Example, a variable may store a name, quantity, or price. A name is a textual information. Quantity is a whole number value, while price may have a numeric value with decimal. This will be an example of the above definition of data type. Example here is the name is equals to Melissa with double quotation. Double quotation is required in programming. Quantity is equals to 10. And then price is equals to 6.50 with a decimal point. In here, we use the different data types. We use the data type, string data type. We use here the short data type or integer data type. And in this example 6.50, we may use the single data type or double data type. Data type refers to what kind of data it can hold and how it stores that data. You have to decide what type of data you're going to use, or how are you going to make a better choice of data type, or should I say, how will you choose the correct data type? Here's the situation. Let's say you will go to school. Your mother prepared your snacks, example, juice and cookies for your recess. And you want to bring the reflection that your mother made for you. So that means you need a container for the said juice and for your cookies. You need different containers for a variety of items. For storing your juice, we need bottled container. For solid item like cookies, we need jar, box, or lunch box. In data type, different data types need different type of container to store data such as number or text. This sample explanation is based on the definition of data type. Data type defines the nature of data or value that is stored in a variable. From these two objects, you have to identify which is the variable and the data type. Image 1, bottle of juice, and the image 2, jar of cookies. You may answer this question later through oral recitation or through writing. Another explanation: who can give or state the name of a person? Let's say the name of your classmate is Melay. She took the exam and her score in her exam is 45/50. Your classmate name is a textual data, while the score that she got in her exam is the numeric value in Nature. Data types control the type of data that can store, such as integers, text, and currency. Data type serves as a controller to prevent errors in programming. Who among you knows how to use Microsoft Office Access? You still remember when you were in grade 9, we have studied data type using the Microsoft Office Access application. Great for those who knows Access database, because this video will serve as a review for you. Let's watch this video. We will use Visual Basic software application in our lesson, but in this video, I will use Microsoft Office Access just to emphasize the idea and usage of data type. I opened Microsoft Office Access. Locate the column B, tick the arrow drop down after the word click to add, and then drop down menu will display. Select the date and time. Select the data type, date and time. And for the next column, select your desired type of data type. Say for example, the text data type. And for the next column, select the number data type. I will enter the sample data. Date and time. Enter. For the next column, I will enter student name, and for the next column again, I will enter score, sample data, date and time. Let's say August 22, 2020. Enter. For the student name, I will write Athena. And then enter. For the score, I will enter, let's say, 35. Now, different data types are already assigned in these three columns. You will notice data type applied in each column. For this column, the applied data type is date and time. And then for the another column, the applied data type is short text data type. And in here, the last column, we apply the number data type. You see the definition of the data type. The data type controls the type of data that the field stores, such as integer, text, and currency. Data type serves as a controller in programming. I will enter text in column score where the assigned data type on this field is number. Let's say, for example, the word you. Let's see if this field will accept this kind of data. The submenu pop up and display these options. In this example, the column score serves as the variable and the value you entered in that field is the number data type. And it says here the number or the value you enter does not match the number of data type in this column. Why the text U is not accepted in this column or in this cell? Because the text U is a textual data and the assigned data type in that field is a number data type. It cannot accept the text U because that column score is intended to use or store number data type. If you are in Visual Basic application, you will receive an error response of the program and it will not compile. Another option is to delete the text U and enter a new value. And the next is to convert the data in this column to the text data type. Remember, the data type applied in this column is number. So that means only number or numerical value is accepted in this column. But if you want to accept the text U, replace the number data type into text data type. So this is where you can perform the conversion to another data type. Keep in mind, you cannot store different value for a certain data type unless you convert it into a different data type. How to determine the type of data type to be used? Before you select or use data type, you have to ask yourself, how many data and what kind of data it can hold? To determine the type of data type to be used. Data type store the format that should be contained within a specific type or range of values. When variable is used, it must be assigned a specific data type. Remember, the cell is the variable, which is the container, and the content is what we call the data type. Okay, question: how much have you learned? For your task, you may use the learning activity sheet, and these are some of the activities in your learning activity sheets. You have to identify the appropriate data type. You have to write your answer on the line based on this given sample of data. And another one, you have to write the corresponding data type. Analyze the image carefully and identify the variable and data type that you may use from these two objects. Write your answer on the line. This line is for the variable and another line for the data type. From this object, which is the variable and which is the data type? And for the number 2, you have to identify which is the variable and the data type. And for this activity, you have to analyze the image carefully and identify the variable and data type that you may use from this object. Write your answer on this line. We have here the sample column, single column, and the content of this column. So we're done in the definition of data type and types of data type. Our next topic will be the type of conversion functions. Please make a research about type conversion functions. Thank you for your participation and for watching this video. Bye.